are you? I hope you're doing great. Today I'm going to show you a very cool design. It's not my favorite, but you may like it, especially if you like insects, because today we're making a Weta, and it's dedicated to my friend Katrina, the writer of Pee-wee's Can Fly. Oh, balloon, it's the antenna. He's already here. I'm gonna show you. This is what we're gonna make, and it's a Weta. It's a type of insect, very big, I think, from New Zealand, but this can also help you to kind of make a type of a grasshopper, maybe. So let's do it. It has fun techniques. I think it's kind of cool, the concept that why not try another way how to make this type of insects. So this book, you can find it on Amazon, and in this month of January, I'm trying to make as many balloon animals I found in this book that are pretty much animals from New Zealand. Okay, so that's the idea this month. I think I'm doing really good so far. All the designs I find it's cute, but this one I don't think so. It's still, I'm gonna show you how to make it because we are gonna practice techniques. Okay, guys, it's very cool, but I wanted to share with you that I'm surviving. My family, we're doing well in this cold storm, supposed to be. So yeah. Whew. And good thing is I have access to my balloon room, because a lot of you already watching these videos probably know that in order for me to come to the balloon room, I had to get out of my house and walk, and then come from another door. And I'm glad it's not that bad, the weather. So sometimes it's too much snow that I don't have access that easy. But the design is gonna have really good techniques, and we're gonna probably play with scraps. And look at this. This is how I organize my balloons, the leftovers, the scraps, the pieces that sometimes you have, you know, a leftover, a piece that it's an extra. You can put it in a bag with all the same color, and that way it's easy. And so, for example, of this black, you just grab one piece of balloon scrap, and what we're gonna do is just make the eyeballs. Let me turn my inflator, and you just need to make, for example, here one little bubble, tie it. It's gonna be one eyeball, and this is an interesting technique. I like it for many different, you know, like when I think about a design, this sometimes can help me to not just eyeballs, it can be ears, it can be hands. So think about it, and practicing is not that hard. It's just make a pinch twist, then lose the air here, and so you have there some space, and then make another bubble for the next eyeball, and then lose the air. And yes, Cecilia, don't use your teeth. I know, but it's much easier for me, because how I'm gonna lose the air without popping this? That is the easiest way, is just with my teeth, right? But there's other ways, and the other ways are if you have a pin. Cecilia, you're losing the air, you're not showing it correctly, blah 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 blah, because look, one eye is smaller. I'm gonna make this faster, and then gonna be focus. I had to focus. Okay, balloon scrap. We're gonna make it in the way with the pin idea. If I found a pin, I found one pin right here. Okay, so this pin, we're gonna use it this time, and see that way it can be a way not to use my teeth. Okay, tight it, squeeze the air. Now here, measure the next eyeball, and the rest I'm gonna need to pop the air. So I'm gonna grab it and pop it. Let's see. Yes, lose the air. You see, with the pin, it worked. It worked. Awesome. But I had to bring all the time my pin, and it can be dangerous, this. But I'm gonna put it somewhere here. Let's see. Okay, no, better here. Yeah. Okay, so there you go. Eyeballs. This you can pre-make it or do it fast. It's okay. Then we're gonna need a scrap from here. Okay. The amount of balloons, it's lots of balloons for this design. Yep, lots of balloons. Well, Cecilia, what do you mean with lots of balloons? Like 6, 7 probably. But it's gonna help to use scraps. Like for this occasion, I'm gonna grab this balloon. It's a brown 160 Decomex. I'm gonna inflate it. Okay, and you don't need much, just only 3 pinch twists. 1, 2, and 3 pinch twists. That's it. Just make sure you pass it around so it's all secure and the pinch twist looking good. Looking good. There we go. You have 3 pinch twists like this. Awesome. Now we're gonna cut this, leaving a tip, because what we're gonna do is a marriage twist. So you lose here, make it here at the end if it's easier for you. For the marriage twist, something bumpy, you tie it one time there. So you now gonna inflate your 5-inch round brown. If you want to make this green, it can be green as a grasshopper or a cricket, I don't know, one of those insects. But this one, you're gonna just inflate it that fits inside the palm of your hand, because the head is small for this insect. You're gonna tie it close to the nozzle or something like this. Look, something like that. Okay, now squish a little bit the air. It's gonna make things easier, and then grab this piece of balloon, this little extra thing, you see, and marriage twist, and grab it to the other side. You have this, twist, and now you're gonna grab a balloon to 60, and it's not a balloon scrap, because saving is caring. Is that the way to say it? Like, it's a good idea to, while you practice, take care of your balloons, save if you can using the scraps. So the idea for this is kind of use one big scrap, okay? So that's what I'm trying to use, or you can grab an entire balloon. That's true. I mean, Cecilia, why you're so cheap? If you have lots of balloons, I do. Yes, I try to sometimes, you know, like, take care of balloons, especially right now. I'm running out of white. Yes, white is the color I'm running out. Okay, I inflate this, something like 6-finger tail. Loose air here, look, because you need to tie it with this part in the middle. So pass it around, tie it. There we go. And all this, you're gonna leave it for a moment. Later you're gonna measure how long you want this, okay? But it's not like we're gonna use that much of this. It's because here it's gonna be pretty much this big. So the rest is gonna lose the air and do some tricky stuff. Now let's grab one dark balloon to 60 and one light brown, you know, balloon. So one dark and one brown, and inflate those 6-finger tail approximately. Now let's do the other one too, unless you have a scrap, because I do have the leftovers from the version I already did in Spanish, and that's good because really you don't need all at this moment. So I'm gonna start with 1 pinch twist, gonna make things easier to then have a place where to connect again the loop. So we're gonna make a loop like this, probably smaller, but something that goes around, approximately 6-finger long loop. And then we're gonna here make one bubble, and then one bubble pinch twist, then another bubble, and then another bubble pinch twist. And now we're gonna make another loop, so squish stretch, a slightly bigger, something like, if this were 6-finger pedal, you're gonna make a longer one that is 7-finger pedal, slightly bigger, you know, that's the idea. And why not with this? Now we're gonna go and make one bubble and then a bubble pinch twist, and then with the rest we're gonna squish stretch and make a loop. It's gonna be smaller than the one that you just made, and it's good because it's gonna help with the shape that what we want. It's a shape very interesting that it's about this insect. What insect is this, Cecilia? It's the Let me read it. I'm like, what I'm making? It's because he have a very strange name, and it's in the book. He is, hello, my name is Walter, and I'm a Weta. A Weta. That's the name, is that the type of insect, a Weta. Okay? So now from here, we're gonna make a space there, just like 1 finger, no more, and then 2 pinch twists, but very big, like 3 finger bubble, pinch twist, and 3 finger bubble, pinch twist. Wait. Oh yeah, pinch twist, yes. And then this is the one that wears inside, remember? And then we're gonna go with 3 finger bubble. We're gonna go down to this pinch twist, and then we will have just to accommodate, because here, whatever is left over, the idea is it's gonna be a spine or a pointy part, but it's like an antenna from the bottom. So I guess it's the tail. But it doesn't have to be this long. So I'm gonna measure something here like 3 finger long, and then we're gonna lose yarn with your cutter. Don't use your scissors. I mean, don't use your teeth. And lose the yarn something like this. Let's see. You want something, oh, wait. Yes, something like this. So now I'm gonna keep loosening and tighten, but you don't want it to be that long. Sometimes I see it super long, but sometimes in other pictures I don't see it that it's that long. So here I'm gonna cut the excess. I tied it here, and all that piece that is soft and skinny is gonna have a little bending, and it's gonna be like this. That's how I see it on the picture. It is necessary if you're gonna just make a regular grasshopper or another insect. It's not, but for this insect that is the Weta from New Zealand, that's how I see it in pictures. So the idea is you now have this 2 pinch twists in the top and 1 in the bottom here in the face. The eyes, if you want, you can start attaching it, and it's just these 2 little bubbles goes to the side. So pass it around, pull, and attach it right here. Look, most of the time it's gonna stay right here. The pressure and bubble is gonna make them stay. In a moment, the antennas are gonna come this way. There is gonna be an entire balloon 160 brown or golden, whatever color you have that is close to this, because that's how it goes with this Weta. I don't know. Okay, now remember this little piece that it's just to cover this emptiness. So from this pinch twist that you have it here, it's gonna make things easier to now pass it around and make another loop, something that plays with the same size as this one, or smaller than this one. So you have a little bit of the shape we want of this animal. And I hope also this video can help you kind of to figure it out ways how to create designs, cut the excess, and that's it. You see, that's why you don't need that much of that balloon. And I'm glad I have the leftover from the design, the version I did in Spanish. So if you speak Spanish, check it out. Or if you want to practice your Spanish, check it out. That version I already did. Okay, so there we go. We have this interesting, creepy insect. It's like, no way I'm gonna touch that in real life, but it is balloons, okay? Now it's very close to the end. We're just making the legs. Most insects, one of the characteristics of insects are that they have 6 legs. And that's what we're gonna do. So the back legs are gonna be 260. The 2 back legs are gonna be 260, and then the other 4 legs in the front are gonna be with the 160s. So let's go. The brown 260. Let's do this. I have a brown 260. You're gonna inflate it approximately 6 finger tall. Okay, things doesn't have to be perfect. We're gonna try and do our best. But what we're gonna do here is squeeze, stretch. You're gonna measure 3 finger bubble and then 2 little pinch twists. Okay, 1 and 2. And remember, my intention is also to make something fast that you can make it at events. And I think you can make this at events. Birthday parties, in case someone asking for a grasshopper. This can be one version that is easy and more simple than other ones that you can make fast. So that's kind of cool. So 3 finger bubble, 2 pinch twists. Then you're gonna measure something like 8 or 7 finger long, bend it, look, bend it, and then pinch and let it go there again, and so it's gonna have that angle we want. Then we're gonna measure something the same size or slightly smaller, and then we're gonna make 2 pinch twists or 1, but I think 1 is gonna be good enough, okay? Like 2 finger bubble pinch twist. 1 is gonna be enough. I mean, if you want, you can make more. You have something like this. Then this piece is gonna pass all the way through one of these emptiness, like here. You see this space here that I put my finger? That is a good spot to use, and it's gonna be under the one balloon that is going through those loops, those petals. So hold your bubbles and pull, and don't pull all, just leave in between, maybe 1 finger. That's gonna help, you know, this design make looking good for the legs. And we're gonna repeat. We're gonna now look. This is the bottom. We're gonna leave a finger here, space, a finger or something like this. Look, I'm gonna show you something. You want a space in between. You see, finger, bubble, and then 2 finger bubble pinch twist. Pinch twist, and then go up. Now that measures something like 6 or 7 finger long, remember? Try to do it the same size as possible. Bend it and then measure down, slightly longer, and then 2 little pinch twists. And if one leg is longer than the other one, you know what? It's not a big deal. But just trying to now keep it this angle. So in order to keep it this angle, make sure you do something like that. So now we have the back legs. Those are the back legs. Okay, things doesn't have to be perfect. We just try and do our best, and let's keep going. You just need 4 more legs. So now grab balloons 160. I think it's gonna look better. So I'm gonna go with a 160 Decomex because that's what I have. Remember, guys, this can be the perfect opportunity for you to consider collaborating with this YouTube channel. And there's different ways and the options of how to collaborate and support this YouTube channel. It's belong on the description of all my videos. You will find my Venmo account, my PayPal. You can donate money. Tips are very well appreciated. There's also my address, so you can send balloons or markers or a lot of stuff that maybe if you need ideas, check it out. My Amazon wish list that is also there in the description of all my videos. My Amazon wish list, it can give you ideas on what to get from Amazon if you want to start being a balloon artist, balloon decorist, balloon twister, I don't know. And yes, anything you buy from my Amazon wish list, it will come to my house, and it's gonna be awesome. Because yes, I have 160s, this brand Decomex. It would be great to have even the skinnier brands like Serpentex, or I wonder if Yamar also is a skinnier, right, than this. But yeah, so then we can make other things that it's good to have even skinnier balloons. I know, Cecilia, but you can make it with just pulling and it's gonna look skinnier. Yeah, but it's better, I think, if you have the balloons with the size that is the 160. Okay, let's keep going. Inflate your balloons 160, like 6-finger tail, same idea. And we're gonna do kind of the same project. So it's gonna be 3-finger bubble, then 2 little pinch twists. Then you're gonna measure something like 8-finger long, bend it, and then let the air out again, and then measure another 7-finger long or something like that, and then make a 3-finger bubble or 2-finger bubble pinch twist. You want a pinch twist there that helps keep the shape of this leg. And then we're gonna pass it to the first loop, okay, or the second one, because at the end both are gonna be filled, those in between. And we're gonna pull, and then leave 1 finger in between. Okay, leave 1 finger, is gonna make things easier, I think. And then leave another 1 finger the other side, and repeat with a 3-finger bubble or 2 pinch twists. Now we're gonna go up and measure 8-finger long, bend it, and then measure another 6 finger long and make 2 little pinch twists. Yes, it's a lot of repetition this part as the legs, but that's cool. Okay, now make sure the pinch twists are helping to put these legs, you know, to the sides. In a moment it's gonna be to the sides, and then also one to point to the front. So for that idea, you can pass it to the next loop, or even from here you can do the connection, then pass it to the other side. I mean, it can be that, but let's do it the way I already did. We're gonna pass it to this connection because it's like I was thinking from this pinch twist. But I think let's do it the way I already doing it. So another 1 finger, 160 and 6 finger tail. It's repeat. 3 finger bubble, 2 little pinch twists, and a lot of you is like, Cecilia, nobody's gonna ask me for our insect. It's like, why I'm doing this insect? Well, this is the good thing. Check it out, the techniques and how ideas come in order for you to maybe consider making, if someone asks you for an insect, that follow, you know, some characteristics, you can consider this idea. Now here, like, my pinch twist came on down, so I'm gonna make sure I twist very well my pinch twist on the booty, there we go. Let's keep going. I have the leg, the same idea, the same concept that I already showed you. And then I pass it for the next space available. In the middle, there's a space in between these bubbles, colors. Don't lose it. And just grab it and pull. And pull, leaving 1 finger space because it's gonna make things easier for you to keep the legs. And then leave another 1 finger bubble space, 2 finger bubble pinch twist. Almost there, everybody. And then go up, measure like 8 finger tail, approximate. Things doesn't have to be perfect, just we try and do our best. And that's pretty much what we can do. Measure something that then ends exactly with the amount of things we need. Put everything in proper position. So how is the proper position? The legs in the front, the side, and the ones in the back, maybe you move it more this angle. So it gives us this cool, interesting effect. Now this can be an effect for spiders if you think, but I think for this concept that these ones goes a little bit to this side, this angle, okay? And then the ones and the first one goes more that angle. So it's just the idea of follow closer to the concept of the picture that I saw. But things doesn't have to be perfect. And this is my intention, my interpretation of this insect that is the Weta. But now with the antenna, it's gonna even make it better, the effect. So what I'm using for this, it's a balloon 160, but from the skinny one, from Serpentex, or well, if you have Qualatex, but I have this golden, it's very skinny, you see? This is the skinny, kind of like, because if you just puff the air, they're not gonna be able to stay, and they have very long antennas, so why not use just very skinny? Or even you can use, you know what? You can use the pipes, what is cleaning pipes, you know, for crafting. But you just inflate it pretty much all the way, split it in half, and the way you're gonna connect it is gonna be on top of these 3-pinch twists. So in between the eyes, you see, something like this. And then you're gonna just bend like a hand, bend it. It's coming up, so bend both, and then bend the end, something like this, the end of the antennas. So then we have this effect. And that it's representing these insects that have long antennas. Tell me in the comments, what do you think? Another cool concept about this is like you can always squish them a little bit, the legs. You see, you can squish a little bit the eggs to put it if you want in between, but it's not, I think, in this occasion, that good idea unless you feel it. It is possible. Just look at always your design, think what is better, and do it. Okay. I hope you can hear me, because sometimes, yes, and it's like people calls me and it's like, I don't know if you can hear me. Okay, so now you can always pull a little bit, only so then it's kind of more all close. You can always pull the balloon inside, remember? And that's gonna help this to be more closer, these little petals. And yeah, so this is my interpretation. It's easy, it's simple. You can do this. And yes, in case you wanna do something strange, someone asks you, what is the strange things you can make? You can say, I can make a New Zealand Weta insect that have interesting characteristics that they can change their skin, I think 10 times per year. Yeah, that's one of the characteristics of this insect. It can change all his skin. And so there you go. Just I want to make sure yeah, I follow those little concepts and characteristics, and I hope you like it. Tell me in the comments, what do you think? And I'm gonna work on more designs, the animals that I found from New Zealand, thanks to this book from Katrina Matic. Thank you so much, Katrina, for making this book. It's a wonderful story. It's all about resilience, and if you're interested to buy this book, check it out on Amazon. You can buy the book, so you can read it or share it with your family, especially, it's something that you can read with your family. The message is resilience, keep going, keep trying. And so far in the book, and all the animals, we are pretty much the middle, but we still have more animals to work. And another one here that I don't even know how it's gonna be. It's coming some interesting, curious animals. One I think is a bat, and the other one is a snail. So let's see what happens. But this is for today, the design. Thank you all of you for the good vibe, and see you in my next video. Bye bye. Oh, well, before I forget, don't forget to go to blingblingjam.com. Is the website for the balloon convention I planning to go this 2025. So it's a balloon convention in Las Vegas. So you can call it Las Vegas Bling Bling Jam. It's a very cool convention, super fun. Lots of people that goes there, goes year by year, because it's a family of balloon artists, balloon twisters around the world that enjoy that moment, to kind of celebrate, what balloons bring to us, happiness, and also our business, our job. So I have a lot of classes, like balloon workshops, and there's going to be also parades and competitions, and also times, for us to celebrate, have what is this, fashion shows and things like that. Also, what is shows, sometimes I seen magic shows that I love to watch. And so it's all in this convention, Las Vegas Bling Bling Jam Balloon Convention. Check out more information on how to register on the website. Then the other invitation is colorfulinflations.com. If you want outfits to start doing your balloon twisting job, check it out. There's a lot of options and choices. So it goes all around the world. It's outfits made in United States, from fanny packs and all the way to hats, I think, and t-shirts, dresses, socks. So it's for all people, women, men. So check it out. I recommend it. I like it. I'm wearing those outfits now that it's winter, and the way I do it is I put my long sleeves shirt, and on top that colorful inflations shirt, and it goes great. I mean, call attention, so that's the perfect thing. Okay, I'm leaving now for sure. Bye bye. Adventure time. I'm going to the balloon room, and there's lots of snow. It's very cold, but I'm glad it's not too bad, so I can make it all the way to the balloon room. That's the idea.